Jason, meet
Hi.
the world. World, meet Jason.
Hello, world.
Jason, what would you say is your passion in life? One of your greatest passions.
One of my greatest passions is having a healthy and fit physique. With that being said, though, my other greatest passion is trying to keep mental sanity. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you would have a dream job, what would that be?
I'm living my dream job.
Awesome.
I'm a personal trainer slash coach, and I want to say it's for altruistic reasons, but it makes me smile to see people happy. And if I could help them do that by working out, that's perfect. We both win.
That's great. Me too. I like to
Yeah.
see people achieve their goals.
Appreciate that.
If you had to point to one thing in your life that was life-changing or cathartic for you, what would that be?
Cathartic. I like that. The day I woke up from my coma, aka death, that was a turning point in my life.
How did you arrive at that, if you don't mind my asking? What had happened to you?
Yes. In 2020, I flew out of my Jeep Wrangler with the doors off, the top off, and I flew out like I was Superman, and I used my forehead as a cushion, causing me to go into a coma. And then I woke up. Now I just have a new lease on life, and I just worry about the important things: life, God, and family, and my sanity.
Yes. Sanity is a very important thing,
Yes.
and so is health.
Yes.
If you could pick one song as being one of the songs that's most meaningful to you, what song would that be, and why is it meaningful to you?
Lately, it's been Pray For Me by Kendrick Lamar and The Weeknd. It was part of a soundtrack to the Black Panther movie, and it resonates with me because it has a deeper meaning. Without being a religious zealot, the way I break it down is, it's like me talking to God and God talking back to me.
Oh, that sounds good. What would you say is the most scary moment you've ever had in your life? The scariest thing that's ever happened to you?
Waking up from my coma and thinking for the longest time that God brought me back to life without a soul,
Wow, what made you feel that way?
because like Daredevil, all my senses due to my frontal lobe scar has been dialed up to 11. So my emotional spectrum is not haywired, but if I'm happy, I'm really happy, and if I'm sad, I'm really sad. So there are pros and cons to that.
Wow. Has it been a challenge for you to live with this? Has it affected your life in any way, or has it somehow just increased your productivity?
It's affected my life both positively and negatively, but the one thing I can say is that now that I know that I have the frontal lobe scar, I can utilize that to my advantage, as opposed to just having crazy thoughts in my head and leaving it as the devil's playground. I go to the gym, which gives me an insane boost of dopamine that surges through my brain, makes me happy, and makes me do what I need to do. And that in turn gets amplified because of the frontal lobe scar. And I'm just more productive. And then I get to exude my positiveness to everybody else around me.
That's wonderful. I could witness that myself.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What is your favorite place to be? if you have a favorite place?
By myself, lately, I get the most peace and serenity when I'm by myself, and again, without being a religious zealot. But to be honest, the most serenity I get is when I'm by myself having a conversation with God.
I can relate to that. I like my alone time.
Yes.
I need that recharge time.
Yes,
You can't pour from an empty vessel.
correct.
Right.
But on a side note, with that being said, I do want to put out a disclaimer that I am a vampire. I feed off energy, and I do need that energy. It's just positive energy. So it's a balance.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of a two-edged sword thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Because, like I was saying earlier, for me, it sounds corny. No, you know what? It doesn't sound corny because this is me. I like to see when people are happy. I like to put a smile on somebody's face because, in turn, it puts a smile on my face.
Right.
And yes, it's not entirely altruistic, but I'm okay with it.
Do you have a favorite movie? And if so, why?
Yes, I do. Oh, there's so many favorite movies.
You can talk about more than one. Whatever you like.
Wow. You really put me on the spot for that one. Okay.
That's okay.
One of my favorite movies is John Wick. Because of it's starring Keanu Reeves, which is one of, like, in my opinion, the greatest human beings on earth, famous or not.
Yeah, I think he is too.
Yes, I concur. And the movie resonates with me because he doesn't want to resort to violence, but he's been pushed to the edge to where that's what happens. And that helps me also to not get pushed to that edge. So it's like a double entendre for me, that particular movie, which I really like.
You have another one that you wanted to talk about?
Yes. Another one would be Captain America, the Winter Soldier. That because Steve Rogers, the fictional character that's portrayed by Chris Evans, he's just a Boy Scout, and that's what I would like to aspire to be, where I'm just happy and I just want to do things right and be right spiritually.
Right.
Without getting, again, into religious or anything. It's just good for my soul. Hence why I like that movie, because yeah, he's a tough dude, but he, like myself, values strength over power, because we both know that yes, power lends you more might, but it doesn't have the utilities of strength. Why? Because strength can win a war, but it can also help build a house.
That's very, very true.
Yes.
Now, what makes you happy? What type of things make you happy?
Good friends, family, emphasis on family, my sister, my mother, my kids, yeah, and I'd be lying if I didn't say the gym. The gym really makes me happy. That boost of dopamine,
Right.
it really does something to my neurological wires, where I just exude this crazy happiness, and it reverberates to everybody else, which makes me even happier. So it's like a ping pong effect, actually.
That's great. How many children do you have?
2 kids. Yes. Without revealing their age, because that's probably going to reveal my age.
That's okay. okay, you don't have to say that. Are they boys, girls?
One boy and one girl.
What would your message to the world be right now?
Simple. May I curse?
Go right ahead.
Just be a fucking good human being. That's it. It's that simple. Be a good human being. That's it. Yeah, I'll just say that one more time if you need to edit. Yes, my message to the world is be a good fucking human being.
Right.
It really is that simple. Just be a good human being.
Doesn't cost you anything,
Doesn't cost a cent.
right? Be kind to each other.
Yes.
Everybody you know is facing a hard battle, as they say. We all have things we go through. So
Yes.
just be kind to each other.
Yes, I concur. And here's a life hack. If you, let's say, open the door for somebody and they don't say thank you and they even give you a crazy look like you're expected to open the door for them, don't get mad. Just think of it in a different perspective, like maybe they're projecting whatever they're going through onto you and it's nothing personal.
Right.
I learned that from my therapist.
Do you have any hidden talents?
I can do magic. That's not a hidden talent.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
good at training people at the gym because I'm not selling the product, I'm selling the service.
Right.
And
That can be a hidden talent, or it could be a talent that other people know you have. but
yes,
We, as a world, yet don't know that you have it.
thank you. Oh, and my hidden talent, which I thought was a non-talent, but because of how I am with God now, I embrace it. I fully embrace it, and it's gonna sound cocky, but I promise you, it's not. One of my talents, which is not a hidden talent, is I'm good with people. I'm a good listener. No, forget all that. I'm just good with people.
And that's a good skill.
Thank you.
That's a good talent to have.
Yes.
Is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
Yes. Self-promotion.
Right ahead.
If you want to get your body right, not just your body, because we're not just about aesthetically looking nice, we're about getting your mental right and being spiritually right, you can always contact me at Sierra_6 fit FIT at IG, and we can talk. But that is it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
Of
for
course.
being here, and this has been your time to shine.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you too.